So, I was gonna say if this was supposed to actually go outside and do this. Because, I was gonna catch Pokemon outside and shit and be active and stuff. But then the last second, I was just like, it's gonna rain. I don't want to get caught in the rain again. Because I actually have done that. Well, I was like, I'm gonna go catch Pokemon and such. But it was like cloudy. I was like, it can't be that bad. And then it just rains on me. Actually, what is it? If you follow me on Instagram or even see my Instagram like profile picture, that was like right before it started raining. I took that picture and then like 5 minutes later it just started pouring and I got stuck at fucking giant shopping center and I was like, cool. Like my mom had to go pick me up and such. I was like, this is fun. This is definitely my definition of a good time. But yeah, also as you can notice, I actually have long sleeve shirts on. Well, okay, it's a sweater. But it's actually chilly out and I'm so excited because it's been like 90 and 100 for like the past 2 months. And finally it's just like 70 and I'm like so happy. So fucking happy. And that's why I want to go outside. But then of course I'm a lazy piece of shit and it's about to rain. I already asked Ariel to play Overwatch with me. Which by the way, posted a new Overwatch video that I put effort into. Y'all should watch it. And speaking of Overwatch videos, I may actually re-upload my first two higher quality because I finally figured out why I wasn't getting 720p like I was supposed to, and I might just re-upload that stuff so I can get that. Yeah. Alright, but I gotta talk about this, and I think I've talked about this multiple times, but I'm gonna talk about it again, and it is on the topic of my mother. Because there's a lot of things that she does that annoys me to no end. And for some reason, this one just... Oh, it just irks me so much. Alright, so what happened is, I think, as if you watch my shit post, you already know I have a, Nobody Knows I'm a Lesbian shirt. And I love that shirt to death. One, because it's a funny shirt, and two, because it's one of, like, my few shirts that aren't, like, my few of my t-shirts that aren't black. I have a lot of black t-shirts, and it's one of my few ones that are not. That is not. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck it. And so, my dad gets home from work one day, and I've been wearing my lesbian shirt, like as a PJ shirt, and one day before work, I was, like, too lazy to go, like, change out of it, so I literally just, like, threw on a bra, like, threw on my pants for work, and went to work early, went to Dunkin' Donuts for work, and, and just decided to, like, get changed in my uniform when I got to work, And my mom saw me wear that shirt, and she apparently told my dad that she was like, I saw Ray wear that lesbian shirt today. Pretty sure she was gonna go meet somebody. I'm like, well, of course my dad was also confused, like, what? She had to work that day. And of course, like, I have a habit of, if I had to work early, I'm not gonna wear my uniform there. I'm gonna, like, put on a shirt. I'm gonna wear a t-shirt, like, put a bra on over my PJ shirt and whatnot. Because it's like a fucking t-shirt. I don't give a shit. So my dad already knew. He was just like, no, she had fucking work that day. Like, what are you high on, woman? But, like, it angers my mom so much when I wear that shirt. Like, the fact that I own that shirt just angers her so much. And I knew it annoyed her when I first had it. And I think it annoyed her even more when I actually came out to her. And she was just like, first, it was like, oh, it's a joke, but it's a really bad joke. And now it's like, now she's rubbing it in my face, and I just kind of wear it. I don't do this despite my mom, but she just thinks I do, and it's the funniest / saddest shit. And, like, on one hand, it's funny because it's like she's getting so bent over a fucking shirt. On the other hand, it's really depressing because it's like, this is part of who I am. My gayness is part of who I am, and yet it pisses her off so much. And it's like, she just can't fucking accept it at all. And granted, fuck man, I don't honestly care. Like, this is why I'm moving out, is because I fucking can't deal with this shit. Like, it's not like my household's bad. It's not like my family's bad or anything like that. It's just, my mom just can't accept this part of me. And I just need to get out of it because I feel like I can't really be this in my house. That's a weird way of wording it, but, And at the same time, though, I've already like talked to like a lot of great women, who are super nice and stuff like that, and I don't want to move I'll have to move away from them because I'll be moving a few hours away. I'll still be living in the same state as I live in now, but I'll be trying to move like a few hours away to like a different city that's cheaper than the one I'm in because fuck man, expensive as shit. And so I don't want to move away from them because I'm like, but I like these women. I like these women. Like, you know, I want to actually like meet them and talk to them and maybe even date one of them. But at the same time, I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of my house. I can't deal with this shit. Fuck, man. I did end up going on an entire rant about my mom and this, but it's been bothering me a lot. It shouldn't, alright? My mom told me that I was going to go to hell. She didn't say it directly, but before I even came out, before I even knew I was gay and shit, we were talking about gay marriage, and she was saying how gays would go to hell, and I was like, well, what about me, your atheist daughter? What if I was a lesbian, and would I go to hell? And she just said yes. And here I am, her atheist, lesbian, bisexual. I'm not sure what I am anymore. I'm saying bisexual just in case, but I'm pretty sure at this point I'm basically a lesbian. And so at this point, it's like, well, she basically told me I was going to hell. Cool. She doesn't hit me with Satan either. It's just, I don't know. I'm probably gonna post. I think I've talked about this before, how I made a video of like my coming out story and stuff like that. I know I've been debating on posting that or not because on one hand it's like it's not really a big story. It's not really like anything important. But on the other hand, it's like no, after all this shit, I just kind of want to just so people also can understand more of like where my grief is coming from, where like and just different situation, like different people in different situations of this kind of thing. God, this got super heavy, like, really quick. This went from, like, talking about Pokemon and, like, being a lazy piece of shit to all of a sudden being like, yeah, no, mom hates me for, like, who I am, like, who I love and shit like that, you know. You know, nothing big. She's disappointed she's disappointed in the fact that I came out to her as a lesbian. But she's not disappointed in the fact that I make YouTube videos, so. That was a weird sound. I did not know my mouth can make that noise. I cannot recreate that either. Don't always hate that. You make a sound, and it sounds like someone farted, but then you're like, no, it wasn't that, it was something else, and then try to recreate that sound, and all of a sudden you can't, and I'm gonna just shut the fuck up now, and go play Overwatch with Ariel, because that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, bye!